Bottom have a rim? What is that called? I feel this tank is warm. It's really warm and it's not so warm. Okay, obviously I screwed up. I did 60 inches instead of 72 because the 6 reminded me of 6 feet. But that was really dumb. Now, another trick that we can employ . It is getting cold outside and it's time to measure up. This tank is 29 inches tall. Now, why did I think it was 28? 27 inches just till we get under here. The question I have is, should I put the insulation from the bottom all the way to the top and then maybe notch out for the rim? Or should I just put the insulation from the rim on the bottom to the rim on the top? Does the bottom have a rim? What is that called? If it's on the bottom, I guess it's still a rim. Anyway, if I do inside only, that is 26 inches. We can't do that. We've got to do all the way from the bottom to the top. And I think I'm going to wrap the sides too. Don't want to go the full 29 up because I have a bunch of junk back there. Okay, I think I'm going to go just up to here. I don't want to cover this because I have a lot of stuff hanging on this on the other side. And I know I probably shouldn't, but I think coming up to here is going to be pretty successful. I feel this tank is warm. It's really warm and it's not so warm out here. I think I'm keeping this room at about 70. So that is 6 feet. Okay, so this is what we're going to do here. This is a 4 foot by 8 foot sheet of 2 inch thick insulation. It's solid foam board and it's R10 value. R10. There's another one I think that Artec makes that's it's more like it's not as dense as this one. And it's only R7.7. Question I have here is this insulation has these nice marks that are already cut. You can snap it. That's at 32 inches. And what was I, 29 inches? Having to make some decisions here. I'm probably going to just end up cutting it. If it snaps on accident there, I think I'm okay because I'll just glue it back together. So let's see. Get a knife and let's get something long and straight. Cold, cold, cold. Let's cut the 6 feet first. What I like to do is come over here, mark it with my trusty knife. Make sure we're parallel. 6 feet and ½ an inch actually. Put a mark on the top and put a mark on the bottom. We score it just like sheetrock. And it should just snap. Like that. Okay, obviously messed up. I did 60 inches instead of 72 because the 6 reminded me of 6 feet. So I need another foot. It'll probably make it easier for me to put the pieces in the back of the tank. But that was really dumb. And this end is straight and the back end is straight. I could match those up. Well, let's just do it this way. We'll measure our 28 inches first. If I smack it, it's going to want to break on these lines. They're already there. You can see how they've got those cuts, one on each side. Makes it easy to snap. Well, I don't want it to snap there. I want it to snap here where I drew my line. So let's put a line on both sides. 28 inches This side, got my first mark. Now one thing I could do is I could take this little saw and cut it along. Now I've got my 28 inches tall, and now I need my foot. Panther. Here. Or measuring with eyeglasses. I can feel that blade is already dull. And I just put a brand new one on there too. So we'll just flip it around. Now, another trick that we can employ, so I don't have to saw this thing all the way down. What I'm doing here, let me just pull it up close. What I'm doing here is I have this door frame right here, right, pretty unobstructed. Take my cut here, line it up with that door frame, and then I'm going to press either side of this. I'm not going to press from out here because it's going to want to cut here. It's going to want to snap. So we're going to line it right up with that, and then we're going to put some pressure on either side here, and hopefully it'll snap. This table's getting in the way. What else can I do? Oh my goodness. Now, we have my 6-foot piece. Okay, let's go get it on. This foam board is actually really easy to work with. It's really nice. I mean, even if you're insulating your house with it, that R10 for 2 inches is pretty sweet. Cuts really easy. It's very light. You can move it around, do whatever you want with it. I know a lot of people use them in the showers to create like little seating benches and tile right over it and that kind of thing. So you can find 101 uses for this stuff, but it's working. That actually worked out really well. Here, let me show you. The good thing that I had cut that. I'm still going to have to figure out what to do with those dosing tubes. But you can see here, the 5 feet worked out well because I have all this wire for lights and heaters and different things that are back here. And I had to kind of work this piece under them. And if it would have been 6 feet, it would have been too long to take it back that way, and this way I would have probably had to unplug some things. But also you can see there, all my feeding tubes need to go under that. So I still have my work cut out for me here. I'm going to do some taping back in that corner, and we'll get this snug up against the wall. I might just put some space, we'll get this insulation snug up against the fish tank, and then I'll maybe put some little chunks of something back here to push it up against the tank, and that way we'll get it all sealed in. But I'm glad I have this ledge all around the tank here. That's coming in real handy. So many of my ideas are pie in the sky, and they don't always pan out, but we can see here that this one is definitely panning out. We can see the dramatic drop in usage of electricity.
This outlet here, the only thing plugged into it are the heaters. So we see that it's definitely saving. And I probably am going to continue running it through the summer as well. Spicy Reef here, signing off.
Now what are you doing?
I think I got it.
How do you know if it's up or down?